Civil War rerun.
I would say something about, like, you know, flavor of the week nonsense, but I know Linger's only ever played really Captain Falcon, and Loaf plays
basic.
everyone, so
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that he has a Link. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it's wonderful.
I think I saw it once.
But anyway, we have an idea, if you watched the tournament this weekend pretty much at all, you have an idea of what this matchup might look like.
Yeah. Also to say, two characters that have always been like solid but never really had breakthroughs until this tournament.
They've always been like, oh, they're, you know, high mid-tier. Maybe they could get into high tier, but this weekend showed that they're definitely viable.
Oh, very viable. Especially like for Link, because we, both of them. I mean, we've had Captain Falcons, but none of them really to break through. Fatality finally breaking through and getting into a grand final situation. That's a big thing for a Falcon main to get that far. And then, of course, Link showing up at all. I mean, Link has a lot. He's a great character, but he has a lot of weaknesses. So it really says a lot about the player to be able to overcome them.
That being said, we do have a few successful Links in Minnesota.
We do.
Requiem, whenever he plays, does pretty well. Minty Guy comes to things occasionally, typically monthly.
Oh, yeah. Link's a fun character. I've like toyed around with maybe picking up.
That's
here or there,
it.
but
And Loaf was laughing
yeah.
it off. He knows how good that was.
Yep.
It was a great spike.
And sometimes that's the best you can do to keep yourself composed is just laugh things off.
Especially
yeah.
when something's so clean or so cool looking. Just got to give it to your opponent
Right.
occasionally.
And that's the thing, Link in this matchup has to be so smart about his walling. You know, because Falcon has mobility and combo potential, Link can't just throw things out for the sake of throwing them out. It's got to be very calculated.
And Linger just all over Loaf. Loaf hasn't had time to do anything.
Right. And that's the thing, Loaf has just been overwhelmed by this pressure. And that's the thing, Linger just knows how to stay on top of his opponents. He doesn't give them much room to breathe. He just wants to seal it fast. He wants quick games and effortless combos.
But Loaf definitely not disheartened. Trying to run it back.
He is. I mean, I've seen comebacks like this before.
Ooh, that should do it.
Yeah, beautiful shield on that. Yeah, he could do this.
Especially with, like, Falcon's got a lot of kill options at this point, but his recovery's also really interceptable.
Right.
I mean, we saw T take advantage of Mutu's recovery, which should be significantly better. So, Loaf gets something going, it could be it.
Right. And Falcon's all based on momentum. So if he's not getting that, then it could be very easy for Loaf to get back in this game one.
Not only that, but he doesn't really have the normal Falcon kill confirms anymore.
Right.
He's just looking for a raw hit at this point.
Exactly.
Whereas Link's getting close to being able to kill Falcon right now.
Ooh, the forward throw, not going to quite do it. Almost, though. Nice. A good confirm off the bomb. We'll see if Loaf can do this.
And this is the kind of mentality that really shows you the quality of a player. He lost his stock at almost 0 and really almost brought that back.
Yeah.
Like, it was good.
That was very well done. Yeah, good stuff to Linger for sealing that out. But yeah, Loaf was putting in work for the latter half of that match.
All right, we do have a switch from Loaf.
I was
feel
thinking
a little
that,
limited.
even though he was doing well, I think he's going to feel even more comfortable with Pit. I mean, Pit generally a similar play style, but with more rushdown potential
And
that
Pit
can match Falcon.
Pit's one of the best characters at just punishing straight up jumps a lot. Like, and specifically Linger's Falcon does a lot of jump with the landing aerials on shield. So if you can anti-air that consistently, that's going to take away a big aspect of the game.
He loves having his opponents in there. Now the big thing is he's not really going to have the kill potential Link has, but as long as he can keep on top of Falcon, I don't think that'll be much of an issue.
If you have this kind of a percent lead, it does not matter.
Yeah, exactly.
This is almost the opposite of what we saw at the beginning of the last match.
Yeah, really good switch. I also like the switch to Battlefield. You don't risk yourself dying off the top very early on this kind of stage. Unless it's on the top platform, but that's rare.
Not that you're often worried about that with Falcon, but it's a nice check.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, power shielded down smash. I didn't think he'd have enough time to do that.
Pit's frame data on his smash attacks is impeccable. You have to be really mindful of that in this matchup. Great spacing on the fair, catching the jump. And like you said, whenever Linger's been in the air, Loaf has been able to capitalize on that.
Ooh, I think he had the confirm into an E there, but was not ready for it to hit.
And that's the thing, Linger has been dropping a few of these combos here and a few of these reads. Like, he has them, he's just been mistiming them.
I think another thing we didn't mention is the recovery on Pit. It's not fantastic. Not going to steal it yet. But he did lose the stock very, very early to that spike on that, and that's so much less likely to happen on Pit.
Right. And I don't think Linger had a jump. I think he fell down to be safe and didn't have a jump.
Yeah, I don't think he realized he did not have a jump.
I think, yep. All right, so Loaf looking really composed. Linger still in this, though, still up that game.
He's looking for those falling up airs to lead into more damage or potentially a stock.
Ooh. Stay back!
Did I just see him
just not
rip that? Interesting.
Yeah, I think you can. Like, not a lot, but slightly. Ooh! Through the stage.
2 for 2 on those. All right, Linger, we see you.
Hey, that thin edge on Battlefield is going to come into play against Falcon. Very beautifully timed by Linger. I think that might have been a 2-frame actually.
That could have been. Ooh, these up airs. Ooh! Air dodge read, but does not quite get it.
Loaf's anti-air is on point. He is just catching all of these landings.
But this has been a great adaptation from Linger. He went from only jumping and trying to approach like that, and now he's getting it. Like, he's mixing it up enough with the empty hops and the double jumps that he's landing stuff like that. That was so close to being the end of close stock.
Ooh! Amazing. Good weight on the tech there, getting a nice forward tilt punish. This is a very close game right now, though. A beautiful down tilt by Linger.
All right, now this is a game, eh?
Yeah,
they are both at last hit now.
Jesus, these two really go. Oh, amazing option. Wow, impeccable DI off the top. That's not going to be hit, and that's one of Pit's strongest kill options.
And that's why Dark Pit is sometimes picked over regular Pit. It's a much stronger kill option, though it's horizontal. So I still don't think it would have killed in this situation.
Right, because it was across the stage, but...
And now they're both just playing so safe, dashing around.
Very non-committal options. Back airs, grabs.
A lot of rolls coming out.
Yeah, a lot of rolls. Ooh, gosh, that was scary.
If a grab would have ended it there, this is terrifying.
Yeah.
Trying to space those back airs.
And the mix
Oh, yeah, he would be so proud.
The cross-up side B, because when is that not a thing Falcon does to win a set? Literally, like, I want a list of every time a Falcon didn't win a set that way. It'd probably be like 2 times.
In Minnesota? Oh, yeah.
Oh, in Minnesota. Yeah, I feel like that just happened.
And they were probably both Grandpa Jaaahsh. Hope he comes back, charging a forward smash at the ledge and getting the neutral read.
So if it's not a side B, it's something like that, right?
Yeah.